Come on, let's be honest. When you play Survivor, you don't enjoy killers using Eruption, Call of Brine, Overcharge, or any other oppressive build. You don't like getting hook camped or tunneled. And honestly, as a killer, I don't like doing any of that either. In the next 2 matches, you can witness how to apply pressure to survivors without any Jin regression perks and still get a 4K in majority of your games. If you like the video, please like it. If you enjoy the content, want to see more in the future, please subscribe with the notifications on. But let's not waste any more time and get right into the video. So with Lethal Pursuer, the first thing you'll always want to do is locate each of the 4 survivors. Assess which ones at that moment are the greatest threat. This will vary depending on the map and the density of generators in certain areas of the map. Typically, the survivors working on gens immediately are high priority, but if you see other survivors beelining it to the 3 gen area of the map, you can work them too. Here, I see Dwight immediately start working on a gen with other 2 survivors in the area. Me starting a chase with Dwight will pull him off the gen, maybe cause the other survivors to be useless and wait the chase out before they take action elsewhere. So as I start the chase, you will notice Dwight drops every single pallet he can. These types of survivors are good for you. Don't respect the pallet. Force them to drop it and you can proceed to remove that pallet from the match. This will be good because later on, whenever people try to take you on loops in those areas, the pallet won't be there and it's going to be a very unsafe area and you'll be able to get downs quickly. Once again, he is dropping every single pallet he can. I notice he's already heading toward a pallet, so I don't even go directly at it. I go so where I can break the pallet, but he ends up, I don't know, maybe accidentally vaulting toward me. Once I down Dwight, notice that I don't immediately go for a pickup. I allow him to stay down for a moment while I clean up nearby pallets that were dropped and check for teammates possibly going for a save in some way. Doing this prolongs the pressure on the other survivors, especially solo queue, as they know one of their teammates is down for the count, that one of them will have to go save them. Note that this isn't something you need to do every time, only when you didn't get a super good read of the area beforehand. So when you do see another survivor standing by, like this Fang here, don't hesitate, go for them, hit them. That's one more survivor injured and more time away from gens while they heal, or an easier down for you later. So with barbecue and chili, I am able to see the Fang meme and get that easier down for later, like I said. Not really worrying about the gens that are getting done because they aren't in a 3 gen area. And gens will inevitably get done. They are inevitable. So don't let that make you panic in any way. And as far as unhooks go, I typically return to the hook as survivors will try to heal each other there. You're not obligated to let them heal. You are obligated to apply pressure, and I do so evenly, as I'll almost always go for the person who unhooked rather than tunnel the one I already hooked. So here, I go for Vittorio, apply pressure to him, and evenly apply hooks to each of the 4 survivors in this match. I typically always go for the vaults, because going for the vaults it may seem like it takes a lot more time, but it is taking less time than walking all the way around the loop. So with each hook, I utilize barbecue and chili to see where the next survivor is. Here, I see Nancy, and I'm able to apply a quick and easy hit. Probably gives her a good jump scare too at the moment. And I pursue her. As I'm pursuing her, I'm getting a good read of the area. I see Dwight on the street running to my right. You may make some rookie mistakes, but that doesn't mean it's the end of the world for you. So after the unhook, I did hear sounds on this generator indicating that it is being worked on. I kick the generator, see if I get any value on nowhere to hide. I don't, but I did see scratch marks heading toward the back of the house. So I proceed toward the back of the house to see if I can find any survivors there. And I don't. So I have to keep looking to find the survivors. As I move to this house, I hear the generator being worked on downstairs. And I find Vittorio once again. Just because I hooked Vittorio recently doesn't mean I am tunneling him. He has had substantial time between each hooks. You don't have to go round the clock order and hook survivors in the order they were hooked the first time. I hear Nancy or get unhooked or a skill check or something. But I'm able to use barbecue and chili and see where the next survivors are and immediately apply pressure to them. If you're playing Blight during your last rush, you can swing and get a little bit extra distance to close the gap. And it's okay, sometimes you can miss. Don't worry about that. I spotted Dwight over here and wanted to just apply pressure to multiple survivors at once, because I know both of these survivors... Nancy, for a little bit, will still think she's getting chased. She's not going to be working on a gen immediately. So, having two survivors needing to be healed at the moment... Yeah, you could tell... you could tell Fang no flashlights. That's applying more pressure to the whole game, preventing them from doing gens or giving you an easier down for later. So we know Fang was nearby. They finally finished that generator to my right down in the basement. I remember they've been working on this generator, so I go and check it. And I spot two survivors. Remember I hit Nancy earlier? That gives me a really quick and easy down. Don't immediately go for a pickup because I know Fang was nearby. I can kind of see her scratch marks in the top right of my screen. So I know she's not going for a save. We can see her actually crossing the street in front of us over there. And Vittorio apparently has gone for the unhook on Dwight. And they are going to the upstairs part of this house for safety. But like I said, as far as unhooks go, you can apply pressure. I got stuck on the doorway. I am relatively new at playing the Blight. Should have been a little bit more patient in between rushes. Now I know I do typically go for the person who unhooked, but I lost Vittorio there, so I'm just applying more pressure by downing Dwight, and then I'm not gonna hook him yet because I want him to have a second chance. So I go for Vittorio here. But especially in a game where you're playing against survivors who are with friends, that survivor's going to be down and they're going to be saying, "Oh, he left me, you can come get me," and that's taking another survivor out the gen and allowing you pressure across the whole map. Now I can see here that Vittorio gave up. He gave up. He doesn't want to be in this match anymore. It's weird because I think I only hooked him once. No, maybe I hooked him twice actually. But he's not wiggling, so I take him to the basement. And that saves me a hook upstairs for easier hooks on other survivors later. Now I saw all three survivors in this quadrant of the map. I think I saw Dwight running toward behind me. But actually, oh, he's up here. That was someone else. What's up, man? Yep. Let's see if I can get this. It's going to be a trick shot for the ages. Except I'm really new with Blight, so nope, not getting that. Now, I know I just downed Dwight earlier, so I don't want to immediately, like, make him feel tunneled. So I go apply pressure to the 3-gen situation and continue to pursue a chase with Fang Min here. I'm a bot. That's okay, I'm gonna destroy this pallet. I don't know why I didn't destroy it earlier. Did a pretty quick down on Fang. I look around, but I'm pretty sure none of the other survivors have flashlights. Able to take her for her, I believe, second hook. Always utilizing barbecue and chili. With the addition of Lethal Pursuer, barbecue and chili has the extra 2 seconds, so it's just super good. I know I ran out of charges here, but he doesn't know that, so I kept going toward him rapidly. So he's definitely had enough time. Look at him. He's still pallet happy as usual, as ever. I learned quickly here that using my rushes around these cars is pretty useless. But there's only 3 survivors left, one of them being injured, and 3 gens. It's typically a winning situation for you. So I'm over here just swiping at Dwight as I recharge my rushes. Now I can go back, get him. Because I want to hit him with my rushes, but, you know, sometimes you don't always get what you want. I want to be better at this killer. They are working on gens. It's okay to stop a chase. And I had discordance proc, so I know there was 2 survivors there, so I knew she was hiding. And I can continue my chase on Dwight. I think I get this hit here. Yep. If you look at the bottom left, you know, each survivor, since there's only 3 of them, there's only 3 more slots for a hook, so each of them is on death hook. So that's GG's Dwight. Obviously, when I hook him here, I'll be able to see where the other survivors are on barbecue chili. They're each on those 2 gens. Pretty much at this point, they're just getting objective points for themselves because they know they're not going to escape it unless they get hatch. Which is good. It's better than survivors just hiding and forcing you to play hide and seek with them for the rest of the match. So you can appreciate these survivors. That's GG's Nancy. That's how you can easily get a 4K without any gen regression perks, without any tunneling or hook camping. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. So we are on with the Sanctum of Wrath. Let's do this. So once again, Lethal Pursuer. We look around, try to see the survivors. I think I only see 3 of them here, so one of them definitely has distortion. There's 2 AFK. I'm going to be nice and go for the one that's moving. Typically, if you're trying to get a 4K, if you really want the 4K, you go for the people that are AFK. Very easy quick downs and easy pressure. But I'm trying to show how you can get 4Ks while also, you know, exercising some common decency and understanding and empathy toward the other side of the game. There's Fang. I should have hit her. But I'm just going to continue this chase with Vittorio here. Get him down. Now, I can go for the hook in the basement, which is super good pressure at the beginning of a match. I remembered upstairs that Ginny is kicked. Oh, look, some fresh scratch marks. I don't see any auras. This might be our player that has distortion. Or they might be in this locker here. Wow, so that is 2 very quick downs. Probably within our first 2 minutes of the game. We have 2 downs. Someone's missing skill checks up there. What is going? It's an AFK player. There are crows. So look, you can. There's definitely been a grace period here. So we didn't go for it right at the beginning, but we did get the players, and sometimes this is even better. We're getting the players who are active and making progress on things. We saw Vittorio there heading toward the other survivors. He probably just window vaulted, and that's the sound that we heard. We can kick this Jin, snuff this totem, and that's already a lot of pressure because that Jin, Vittorio must have been on it the whole time toward the beginning. We can use our rushes and get back over here, hit the Vittorio. You're not tunneling. This forces the other survivors to have to go get the unhooks here on Fang, which one of them already did. I messed up, but luckily he did too. I take the pallets. I look around first. We are good. So that is actually, wow, it's 3 Twitch people. So make sure to check these guys out. I feel like I had a lot of good pressure at the beginning there, so I definitely don't mind stopping for these letters. Let me reveal this one. So we heard another totem. And we actually hear it now. So I'm going to go back upstairs and snuff it. That is free heals, which is not good for pressure. Just going to see if I could get the easy down there. They already put another totem up. What in the world? I just realized he was trying to do that envelope, so gonna let him wiggle free here and finish it. It's okay, it's okay. We can still win this game. If we don't, it's because we're too nice. Come on, man. There he goes. He wiggles free. Alright, man. I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend. Golly, she just put another totem up. It's like, what, 3-4 totems already this match? That's 4 totems already this match, because the one that I originally snuffed after that first Fang hook. The AFK one. 2. Then we, after we snuffed our second totem, we heard a third one. And then after we snuffed, well, she just put that 4th one back. It's crazy. Okay, we got Discordance and Barbecue and Chili, so we see all the survivors. We're going to prioritize the survivors on the generator to keep pressure going. Especially since we took a lot of time to do envelopes and stuff. We kick this, we're going to be fine because we can see the auras of people. There's that 4th totem. He's trying to run away, but we're not going to let him. Come on, come on. I'm just... There's too many tight corners that he can loop me on. She just wants to... She wants the sauce, so we go for her instead. See him going up toward top mid, so that's not a real threat at the moment. Able to get the quick down on Fang. Once again. Make sure she's not on the pallet. We pick her up. We're able to hook her. See what we get on Barbecue and Chili. Got at least one person over there we could go for. You know, he just put up a 5th totem. I am gonna snuff this. That was weird. He didn't make a sound. I don't know where that person went. So, okay, he got the unhook. I can go for him. It's not tunneling, because that's a 6th totem. Let them drop pallets. Whenever they blind you, you can listen for their footsteps, especially with a good headset. Just go in the direction you hear footsteps running. And we're able to get the quick down on Vittorio here. And there is a hook right here that we're able to place him on. See what we get on barbecue and chili. We know everyone's going to be getting constantly healed because there's, what did I say, 6 totems already? Oh, that guy's dead on hook. Okay. Saw somebody over here. Not sure exactly. Oh, you see that little red tuft? That's Fang. Let's get this totem. The 6th totem, I believe. Finally finished the generator over there. Take her off toward a corner, because I think she is on death hook. We'll take her off to our corner where we don't really think we'll need too many hooks. Because whenever you're... That's a 7th totem. Right there. Toria up there. You gotta be, you gotta think ahead with the way you hook people, especially on death hook, because you're no longer gonna have access to that hook anymore. And then you can put yourself into a dead zone as far as hooks go, and you won't ever be able to hook the last survivor, and you'll either leave them in a constant state of wiggling free from you, downing them, or having to slug them for the kill. It's never a good thing for either side. It's not fun. It's kind of funny when you're the survivor wiggling free constantly. That's it. Everything else about the situation, not too nice. We'll snuff this. I guess we'll check this Ginny. And it does have a lot of progress on it. There's Vittoria. He already has good progress on the rift. Now that I'm noticing he has that shirt from the new rift. Pretty cool. Let's go into a weird area. I'm not going to be able to really get around this too well. Fang is on the other generator, missing skill checks. It's good for us. And he is down for the count. We can take him over to this hook. We should be good. Find Fang on barbecue chili. And then it should be GG's after that. Don't see her, so I think she's probably the one who had distortion. See if we get anything by kicking this Jin. Nothing. Oh, yes, there she is. I love acting like you don't know where someone is after you kick a Jin with nowhere to hide. And sneak attacking them. Play a little bit of a mind game here. Yeah. You're not getting away. That was weird. How did she make the quick vault? Maybe she's resilient, self-aware or something? I don't know. There it is, GG's. Goodbye, Fang. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, like the video. If you want to see more of this content, subscribe, turn on notifications. We are a growing channel. This is going to be a lot of cool content like this for both Survivor and Killer. But yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out.